Hello to the girls. Hello, beautiful. Yes. Welcome to another episode. And my name is MiKARA REID. I got a great question from a new viewer. Hey, girl, we see you. Okay, come on. Let's get about the gang. So she asked me, do I wear sunscreen? Ooh, this voice is still cracking. This weather is so crazy in the tri-state. But she asked me, do I wear sunscreen on my bald head? And the question to that answer is absolutely. Absolutely. Especially as a woman of color, I do not want to get skin cancer. I know it's not many cases shown that women of color, people of color get skin cancer, but that is definitely an active thing. I know my dermatologist, my former dermatologist did show me some cases where people did have skin cancer and they were just as dark as me, African American and Latina, because there's a lot of us down in Miami when I first discovered, my skin journey. But skin cancer was definitely a prominent thing that she educated me on. My dermatologist, Dr. Heather Willery Lloyd. That is like the number one thing. So she introduced me to, having sunscreen on my bald head because my hair is not on my head. I have like little nubs. Like I just cut my hair this morning. So this is a fresh cut for me. And because I have no hair to protect my scalp, that can lead to, the sun just being very, very exposed to my skin. And that could just lead to skin cancer, exposure to UV, I think it's UV rays, which is all year round, because that could be the light from the studio light or your house or your screen, because everybody's working from home, and also the sun, but that's like so far away. But a lot of the indoor lighting definitely has UV rays. And also she mentioned, and it also can age your bald head. Have you guys ever noticed a person with bald head, like an older person, and it just look wrinkly and just, it's not cohesive with the rest of their skin on their body, especially their face? Because you know what I say. If you've been with me for a long time, whatever is going on with my face, the treatment I'm getting on my face, the regimen, I'm doing the same thing to my bald head. So that was another thing that my former dermatologist definitely talked to me about, was also just making sure that you don't speed up the process of aging your bald head. So wearing sunscreen can definitely prevent that. And the last thing, I hear a few Black people getting this. I did hear of Hispanic and Latinas people getting it, but sunburn, she didn't really touch on it a lot, but it does happen within our community. But definitely avoiding sunburn on our bald head. Again, if you have a very, very low cut, or you shave it all the way down, your bald head is definitely exposed to the sun, and that could be very damaging on your bald head, because you don't have your hair too protected like every woman that has a hair on their head. So we have to take precautions on protecting our head. I'm not a hat type of girl, so she definitely emphasized that. That was a question she asked prior to, educating me on sunscreen. I'm not a hat type of girl. I hate wearing hats. I feel very restricted. I wear them because I live in a tri-state and it gets extremely cold, and I'm definitely infamous for having head colds. But other than that, I will toss the hat. I don't like wearing hair. I just don't like wearing things on my head. Like, I feel very, very free. I mean, I've been bald for over a decade. So, yeah, I'm not a hat type of girl. So that's why she really, really, educated me on, just wearing the proper sunscreen. Now, when you are looking for a sunscreen, I know when you type in, I did a nice little search of my own before I did this video. Bald head sunblock, and there's like Pacific sunscreen with this title, you know, bald head sunscreen or sunscreen for bald heads. Like they advertise it specifically for bald heads, and I'm just like, child, this ain't another marketing ploy. I have used, the two brands that I have used were Alba Botanicals. I love that brand because it has a lot of fruit extract. I definitely go for fruit extract. I know what works for me because I tested out with that former dermatologist, and the results that I've been getting with my skin really reacts, and it also has coconut oil in it. So that is the number one that's the number one sunscreen that I go for. It's, you just spray on all over your head. That is the easiest way, especially in the summertime, because when you are going out, you just quick. Another one is Elta MD. That one is very good. I love this one. A lot of women of color dermatologists definitely prescribe this sunscreen because I want to say it has zinc that oxidize in our skin, so it doesn't have like that white cast. Because a lot of sunblocks have like a certain ingredient. I'm a little rusty on it, but it has a certain ingredient that just leaves that white cast, and it just sits on your skin for so long. You're just like, what the heck is going on? Like, why isn't this not going away? But Elta MD is very good. It's like a tinted, if you get the regular form of the Elta MD, it's like a tint. It's not like a white sunblock, but if you get the spray version, you're not going to have that problem. But Elta MD is definitely on more of the pricey side, but I strongly recommend it because you don't need a lot to get coverage. The Alba Botanical is definitely cheap. I want to say it's around like $13 or $14. You get it like Target or Ulta. Both of those products you can get at Ulta. Hint, girls, put you up on game. Ulta, you can return the product back if you do not like it with those two products. So go ahead, definitely give it a try and just spray it all over your head. And if you want to spray it on your face, definitely do that. I definitely do that in the summertime a lot when I'm out and about and I want my fit and my makeup is intact. I definitely want to spray some. I spray, like I said, whatever gets on my face, most of the time is getting on my bald head because I want to protect it at all costs. Now, what do I look for in sunscreen? I go for 50 SPF. Why? Because I love the sun. I call myself the fake Jamaican African island gal, okay? And yeah, when it's sunny outside, when it's hot, I'm the girl outside. So I look for the maximum amount of sun protection formula. I think that's what the F stands for, but yeah, I look for the highest that I can get, and that's what I get. I get 50, whether it's the lotion kind or the spray kind. I get 50. That is the number one. I'm not doing 30 because I'm an outside type of girl. I love the sun, so I get the highest SPF that I can get. Number two, what else I'm looking at my notes. Water resistant. Sometimes we sweat. You know, I didn't used to sweat in my 20s, but now that I'm in my 30s, I'm a little bit perspiry on my head. So making sure that the formula still stays intact when I sweat or when there's water, or just in case it like rains or drizzle, I still want to be protected with my SPF. So that is the number two thing. That is the second thing that I look for in my sunblock, whether it's the lotion or the spray formula. It has to be water resistant and it has to be 50 SPF. And the number two is also, I preferably like the spray bottle. The spray bottle is always easy to just spray all over your face. all over your face and all over your forehead. I mean, all over your forehead, all over your bald head. I still use coconut oil to moisturize my head because I give my bald head a nice little massage, let the blood circulate. And then after like maybe about 10 minutes, I will put the sunblock all over my head and my face. So I let everything, all my skincare regimen just seep into my skin for a good 10-15 minutes. And then I spray all over with sunblock. Or I just put my lotion on, of course, during the winter months. Currently, I've been really loving Korean beauty skincare. I'm definitely going to tap into that more. But I've been using this brand, Coset. I hope I'm saying this right. But I've been using this liquid form of sunblock. It's going on a year because I definitely been doing my budget, my profit and loss sheet, and I was just looking at my spending habits. Yeah, it's almost been a year since I've been using this product, and it's still like a nice portion amount. But the ingredients is in another language, but when I go on the website, I can tell you what ingredients is in there. But when I put this on, it does not have the white cast. It's waterproof, and it's also it's a 50 SPF. This product is made in Japan. It says it, but yeah, I just been really feeling Japan and Korean beauty products. It's been doing my skin wonders. I still, mess with people or products or things that help, my melanin and my hyperpigmentation, but the ingredients and their culture is just a little bit more abrasive and gentle on my skin, and also leaves just my skin just looking a little bit more, I don't know, it just makes my skin look amazing. I really love like the doll baby look, and it's definitely been giving me that. So I hope you found this information very helpful. I hope I answered your question as far as what sunblock I use and what to look for. And yes, I do put this liquid all over my bald head. It's not the greatest, but you do have to let it like seep in. But I've been just on a spree of just trying new stuff since it's another year, and I'm definitely seeing some changes. Your body do go through changes, so be prepared to not always be so gung-ho on a product, because your skin does change. It develops, it matures, as it would say. And yeah, I think my skin needs to be hydrated a different way. So I'm definitely looking through some different brands, and I'm gonna get back to you girls. So my voice is starting to give out. It's like, B, what you doing? We need some tea now. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any more questions. Definitely leave it in the comments. And also like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye, girl.